Hi there, Joka here, and today I'm sharing some super easy and quick masculine cards with you. So I just received a few new Wow embossing powders. These are the Alexander Renke line, and I just love them. I think they are super special with all these speckles. So I wanted to create something with them. And the dye I'm using is from We Are Memory Keepers and Paige Evans, this geometric hard dye. And what you see here, these are cut files that will be available in an upcoming mini album class from Paige, in which she uses this dye. So these cut files match that. So I'm starting out by embossing some of these panels. So I die cut 2 hearts for each card, and then an extra one for the panel. So I'm die cutting, I'm embossing 4 panels because I chose 4 colors. And I noticed that the first layer didn't have so many speckles, at least not everywhere. So here I added a second layer, and I love that much better. I'm gonna come back to that mustard color as well, but I'm just going ahead with the other ones first. So this one is a navy color. It's absolutely gorgeous. And here you see, I mean, this would have been enough, but I was worried that at the bottom I will not have enough speckles that would be visible, you know, in the small pieces once I die cut them. So this is the second layer I added, so I have a lot more. And I don't know if you like creating scenes on cards, or you know, like this would work really great with or for like a snow scene or a starry sky. It's just really fabulous. And then my most favorite color is actually this green one. I think it's super special. Unfortunately, you cannot really see it all that well, but I think when actually in the close-up you couldn't see it as well as you can see now. The colors are quite like this in real life as well. So now that I have my embossed panels, I'm just going to die cut them, and I will end up with an outline and also all these inside pieces. The outlines I did not use in today's video, but I kept them. I didn't have a very great idea with them. I didn't want to just add white cardstock back to them. So I'm just keeping those for another time. And now that I die cut these 4 hearts, I'm just going to puzzle 4 different ones together. And you know, this is just trial and error. I try to not put the same color next to each other, so I kind of want to mix it up. It actually goes very fast. I mean, you can see that there's not a lot of pieces to this dye, so it's very simple. I don't think I've ever created such simple cards in my life, to be honest. They are very quick as well. So now I'm die cutting the hearts from white cardstock, and I will glue these on to the card front, which I die cut previously with my Silhouette Cameo. And yeah, and that's pretty much gonna be it, to be honest. I did a few mistakes, you will see those as always. And this is how I always do my shaped cards. I just create a crease on the back side, and that's where I glue the 2 hearts together. And when you open it, it's just, you know, it's just going to be a slightly smaller than, so it's not going to be the whole heart open. I'm sure there are other ways to create shaped cards as well, but this is what I'm always going for on circles, hearts, and whatever else. Although I really don't create shaped cards all that often. Okay, so now puzzling all the pieces back. I'm just using liquid glue for this. It's quick and simple. And I think these colors are perfect for the man in your life. Of course, you could pair them with different colors to make them more feminine. But I don't know, by accident, when I was creating the swatches, I put these four next to each other and I just instantly fell in love with them. So I went through my Altenew ink swatches and selected four colors that fit my four embossing powders, and I will use these to stamp my sentiments. And if you saw, those lines are super skinny, so I had to find a stamp set that has really tiny stamps, and this is the only one I actually have from Altenew. I think it's from January, Cora Louise Peony maybe. And so I mean, most of these small sentiments actually go with something bigger from that stamp set, and I chose two that I thought stand on their own, except this one, Sending Hugs, is great, but the other one that I used, it actually says on your birthday, and I didn't even think about it, but I probably should have stamped Sending Hugs on your birthday or something. But it doesn't bother me that much. I mean, you can just stamp it inside the card, on your birthday, Sending Hugs, or whatever. But I think it would also look kind of cool if you stamped Sending Hugs on one of the other lines. So I mean, you cannot really tell the colors, especially the dark ones, gray, blue, and green, from this angle, but in person you can see. And this is where I realized. So I added the die cut on top of my first card, and then I realized that I could have also added some foam tape. I didn't even think about it first because the lines are so skinny, and I don't know, for me that's too much effort. But then I like a bit of dimension, so I thought that would make it more special. So two of the cards I did that way, and the other two I just I didn't use foam tape. So that's what I'm doing here. And what I also did earlier, I die cut another piece of the heart. So basically I layered two cardstock together just so that it's more firm. With the foam tape, I like to have a bit more stability. And the second card that I'm gonna do with foam tape, I actually kind of messed up the stamping a little bit. I don't know, maybe my stamp wasn't clean. Some of the letters were a bit blurry, so or smudged. So I stamped that again on the new die cut that I created, and then I just used the one that I messed up as a second layer, so I didn't actually waste anything. And also I was thinking about fixing the sentiments later, as in adding the extra sentiment to the on your birthday cards, but one of them has foam tape on it and I cannot stamp on that. So of course I could have added another layer of the die cut, but then I didn't bother. I just, it doesn't bother me all that much. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not even adding enamel dots. Can you believe that? I didn't even check if I have matching colors, but these lines are so thin that I think even the smallest enamel dots would not fit. So I don't like to add those onto the embossing or the embossed area. Yeah, so that's it. This is a very short video. Well, maybe not in time, but for me it's still shorter than my usual one. Super simple, and of course you can totally use feminine colors to create this. And then the die set has some flowers and leaves that you could use. I did create several cards with this already. I don't think I have videos for those. Those were before I made videos. But I like to work with this die. It's really simple and easy to work with. So here you have it. All 4 cards are ready, and just a little close up. And I will also add some pictures of the embossing powders just now. I think they are really great. I hope you check them out. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.